Hey everybody, welcome to Courtesy Flush. Tonight we're going to be playing Mean Streets, the first Tex Murphy game. Yeah, actually me and Naresar originally played under Killing Moon, Pandora Directive, Overseer, and Tesla Effect all once before. And this is actually, we've never touched Mean Streets, never done Martian Memorandum, which are the two games in the series that predates the FMV games. So we're going to play that tonight. This game came out in 1989 through Axis Software, and it's big. From what I understand, the biggest advertising is that it uses real sound, where it connects some alligator clips to your PC speaker to produce.
Wait, can we pull that up?
Oh, we will.
Before we get going with the actual game, I just feel like people need to see it.
I agree. I think you guys need to see that. Let me go ahead and pull that up for you. I got the manual open here. So here's the manual for the game, right? This is the last page of the manual. Notice at the top right over here where it says user-built cable for the real sound. Now, this isn't an uncommon thing. This actually was a lot in their games back then. But I'm just like trying to imagine people of today trying to make something like this in their home with a defunct Radio Shack at this point. But don't forget, you got to play it on your stereo system or boombox.
It's
wild.
Something special about it.
There is something special about it. But hey, it worked. It actually legitimately worked. It wasn't something they were just making up. So we're going to go back up here. So tonight we're going to play Mean Streets. Now, the story of the game is actually in the manual. There's a brief opening in the game that kind of tells you what's happening, but I'm going to read the I'm just going to read here the actual text that comes with it so you guys can kind of get an idea of what we're getting into. I'm going to start with a little bit of music on top of that.
Yes, we have to set the mood.
Yeah, exactly. A steaming layer of thick fog hangs over the city. It's late Wednesday night, the end of September. The weather report says the next few days will get warm, real warm. The radiation count should climb over 70. Very unpleasant. It's the kind of day that moves with the mercury thick and slow. Funny how the work drags out with the humidity. My body and brain are trying to talk me into making a few days vacation when the office door swings open. The silhouette in the doorway tells me this isn't the pizza man. My eyes follow curves up to where the lady's silken blonde hair and kind clefts her cheek near her eyes, which are exotic, not blue exactly, deeper than blue, sad and dangerous. If ever a woman is in trouble, she's it. Are you Tex Murphy? She asks. Her bottom lip pouts at me, and I could tell that I'm probably looking at it too long. That's me, I say, a real professional and cool. Ms. Linsky. Sylvia Linsky. Her eyes cloud over suddenly. They're murky and preoccupied like mud puddles in a wet road. It's my father. Her pause is long and sad. I want you to investigate my father's death. Have you been to the police? This is my standard reply. I don't want anybody accusing me of breaking the law. Nobody messes with the boys downtown. Of course I've spoken to them. Detective Clement thinks Daddy committed suicide. It wasn't suicide. Daddy would never kill himself. It's murder, and I know it's murder. She's getting upset. The careful line of her lipstick draws my attention to her mouth and chin and trembles, just a little bit. How'd you find me? I ask. I sit her down in the wooden chair that faces my desk. The chair looks dark and gritty next to her. Detective Clement said that I insisted on throwing money away, and you were the one to throw it too. Well, Miss Linsky, before we play catch, give me the background on your father's death, and I'll decide if there's a ball game. I hear a rustle of silken stockings. Miss Linsky crosses her legs and starts her story. My father was a professor of neuropsychology at the University of San Francisco for 15 years. He was well respected in his field and received many awards and research grants. About 8 months ago, he took a leave of absence from the university to work on an independent consulting contract. Now, when I asked about it, he said he couldn't tell me anything, not even who hired him. I rarely saw him after that. One night I went into his home. He was terribly upset. It was obvious that he had been drinking. He's been evasive when I questioned him. I was worried about him. He was not a drinking man. I asked if I could stay with him, but my persistence only made him more angry. Finally, he agreed to come to my apartment for dinner the following Sunday. That was 3 days ago. Ms. Linsky's body is very still. I'm not sure she's even breathing. While she looks right at me in her eyes, which are as shiny as glass melt, 2 tears spill from them and run down her cheeks. Last Sunday morning, I got a call from the San Francisco Police Department. They told me that my father had apparently jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge. They needed someone to come and identify the body. They said a witness had seen my father jump. His car was found on the bridge. Because there was no sign of foul play, they're calling it a routine suicide. And I interrupted her. The police are usually pretty good in these matters from what you've told me. My father did not kill himself. Her anger made her eyes viciously beautiful. He was in serious danger. Even if he had killed himself, he would never have thrown himself into the bay. Why not? I asked. Her anger faded. She uncrossed her legs and continued. As a child, he nearly drowned swimming in the bay. And then on, he'd been afraid of water. He never even went swimming. He wouldn't even go near the beach for picnics. And there's one more thing. I found this fax note on his desk, and when I went through his things, she slipped out a note of her bag and crossed the desktop and read, Professor, you were right about these boys. They play for keeps. Watch your step. SF. Did you show this to Clements? Yes, but he didn't consider it to be very important. He wasn't able to connect it to anyone or anything. I just know whoever wrote this note knows what happened, and I'm willing to back up my belief. Ms. Linsky's hand went back into her bag. This time it came out with $10,000. Cash. I sit straight up. This is my life savings, she says. I want you to find out the truth. If this is a suicide, I want to know. I will accept whatever evidence you can find, but if this is a murder, and I know it is, I want to know who did it and why. Her story wasn't convincing me that this was a murder, but it did pique my curiosity. So did her face and her 10 Gs. Okay, I'll do some checking for you. Ms. Linsky, suddenly cool, straightened her skirt and offered me her hand. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. I trust you will find the truth. She turned then and walked out the office and left me staring at the 10 grand. This is a lot of money in advance, even for rich clients. My gut feeling tells me something is wrong. Maybe I'm just too cynical. I scribble a note to my secretary. Dig up any and all information on Dr. Carl Linsky. I'll start my investigation in the morning. And then you want to read the newspaper clipping?
Well-liked professor jumps to his death. San Francisco, AP. Police say prominent University of San Francisco professor Carl Linsky was found dead early Sunday after jumping from the Golden Gate Bridge. West Precinct Detective Steve Clements said a witness allegedly saw Linsky jump from the bridge at about 11:20 Saturday night. Police divers located the body just before dawn, and Linsky was pronounced dead at the scene. Suicide note addressed to his daughter Sylvia was later found in his home. Linsky's fiancée, Dolores Lightbody, indicated that the professor had been under a great deal of stress recently and had taken a leave of absence from his teaching duties at the university. Funeral services will be 10 a.m. Wednesday at the All Saints Church.
Oh, wow. Oh, and this says, Tex, you might be interested in this article in the paper, Vanessa. That's our assistant in this, apparently. But yeah.
Yeah, apparently we're not broke enough yet to, be able to still afford a assistant.
So your goal, Nick, is to solve the mystery of what happened to Sylvia's father, Professor Carl Linsky, find out why Professor Linsky was murdered and who was behind it. So you'll have to go around in our flying car. Hey, Will, how's it going? Evening, how's it going, Square? Yeah, save often. Press D for disk to save your game when you're in the speeder. You should save up to 10. You can save up to 10 individual games. Each player should save their games under a different game number. So we'll probably use all 10 of those before it's over. And L for load. So D for save and L for load. D for dissave. Yeah, and then there's some bounty hunting. We could do bounty hunting in this game, Nick. I'll give you those coordinates, and we'll go shoot some bad guys if we need money. You can.
Okay, I guess.
It's the mean streets, Nick. It's the mean streets. You can hit inventories in the speeder. That's why I couldn't find it before. So I in the speeder, you can look at objects. You can get cash, get ammunition through bounty. Oh man, and I'll have the menu open here. And don't forget your user-built cable for your real sound internal Windows IBM speaker that you must build from your radio. Go to Radio Shack and get your 2 alligator clips, your capacitor, and an RCA plug, and hook it up today. This is the first Tex Murphy Crom. How's it going? It was the Cardassian Taylor with the phase coupler and the Jeffries too. Yeah, we're playing Star Trek Clue, it sounds. All right. Well, let's launch Mean Streets and get right into it. Play Mean Streets at the highest resolution of 320 by 200 for 256 colors. Or we can just do monochrome at a higher resolution, but we're not doing that.
All of the 256 colors, just all of them.
All
You can't
256.
imagine more than 256 colors. It's impossible.
Hey, Will, these streets are so mean that I'm almost tempted to just take you right to a bounty hunting mission just so you can see it. It is hilarious.
I mean, we could if we want to start the death counter early. It's been a while since we've played a game that I needed a death counter, but we can certainly start one right away.
By the way, this music is supposed to be coming through your PC speaker, or from your PC speaker to a boombox. So this is pretty impressive technology for 1989. All right, so we just go ahead and start new game. And then we're going to go to the speeder. Now for the stream, I'm going to lower the sound down. The speeder door is very loud for some reason. Might want to oil that. Oh, man. This is 2033, by the way. So 10 years from now, we're going to have a flying a spirit.
Oh, and the radiation in San Francisco's, high, but, not enough to be discouraging or something. I don't know.
Your name is Tex Murphy, a private investigator in San Francisco. The year is 2033, and you've just been hired by a beautiful young lady named Sylvia to investigate the death of her father, Dr. Carl Linsky. Dr. Linsky was a prominent professor at the University of San Francisco and had been working on a secret project. Sylvia had asked him about his work several times, but he would not talk about it. Then a few days ago, he jumped, or was pushed, from the Golden Gate Bridge. The police are sure it was a routine suicide, but Sylvia thinks it was a murder. Nick, it's your job to solve this case.
Okay.
You've been given $10,000 cash by your client, and you have 5 leads. Please refer to the Getting Started section of the manual for a list of your leads and some important suggestions. Be sure to write things down and be careful to spell correctly. When questioning suspects, use people's full names. Now, I will be actually doing that for Nick on the other screen here, so he can keep track of notes, because there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to pop up, and I think we're only going to get one chance to write it down. So,
are you saying that this game is not forgiving?
It may not be. I don't know. I've not played it, so we're going to find out. Yeah, the legally distinct Space Lamborghini Cowtech. Yeah, 256K EGA. Damn, you made of money? For real? But they were all deceived, for a 257th color was made. Oh, all right, here we go. We're going to play this. So help is available by pressing the H button if you need it, Nick.
Okay. Now that was that, right. Now...
Okay, now we can... Yeah, you want to... Yeah, let's open up our navigator.
Okay. So, we have...
San Francisco. I wish my car's navigation worked this nice.
But then I think we can also just type stuff in, too.
Yeah. Right, we need to actually get some info on Carl Linsky.
Okay, and we did that.
No, we haven't. We actually have to do it.
Okay, so I thought... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so incoming facts. All right, this is from your assistant, Vanessa, dated September 25th, 2033. Go ahead and read.
All right. Here's that article on Linsky's death. Noted professor found dead. Prominent University of San Francisco professor Carl Linsky has been found dead. Anyways,
Was found dead.
Was.
Yeah, the W is a bit
was,
weird. Yeah.
Okay.
The font. Yeah, it's okay.
Was found dead early Sunday in what police are calling a suicide. Rescue strength detective Steve Clements said a witness saw Linsky jump from the Golden Gate Bridge before about 11:20 last night. A suicide note was also found at his home addressed to his daughter, Sylvia. Okay.
Space for more.
Space for more.
Oh, yeah, they don't do double-sided with these fax machines. It's only one edge.
Lindsay's fiance Dolores Lightbody, indicated that the professor had been under a great deal of stress and had taken a leave of absence from his teaching duties at the university. Funeral service, blah, 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 blah.
So Wednesday, September 24th. Is that? Yeah, at the All Saints Church. So we'll probably have to go there today. Because, I'm guessing this murderer will want to come up and make sure that the professor's getting buried. It's my guess.
Okay.
All right, so I do have a detective information chart. So, if you want to go ahead and contact Vanessa with V, let's call her up on the vid phone.
Okay. V for Vanessa, got it. Or V for vid phone, rather.
Vanessa, actually.
Okay, does it just go to Vanessa? We can't call anybody else?
Hey, Vanessa. Ask her about Carl Linsky.
Spell that right?
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
And also throw in Sylvia Linsky.
I'll check it out.
And Dolores Lightbody.
Spell correct?
Yeah, I'm keeping notes of all the
I'll
names.
check it out.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you're done, you just hit escape. Oh, we probably look up Steve Clements later, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's a detective. What does it matter? Well, unless he's one of the suspects.
All right, Nick. Just for fun, you want to go shoot some bad guys?
Sure.
Okay, so I'll put the navigation stuff in because I have it here on the manual. I also have a whole map of the state of California. By the way, he's not kidding. You can fly anywhere in the state of California that you want to, and I think also Las Vegas and Reno are options too. There's a bit of a flight simulator in this game, but I think Naresar's going to point. He's probably just going to stick with autopilot. That's what I would do. All right, I need to get to the 112. There we go. There we go. That's the number. And then Z is negative.
Yeah, strange that it's X and Z and not X and Y, but whatever.
That's fair. I didn't even think of it that way. You're right. Let's put it up in the 4,000 range. 42,000. Yeah, okay. And then I zoom in so I can get a better lock-in. So I need 128093 for the first one. Oh, wrong way. So 12809. That's pretty close. I don't see it having to be that close. I don't think it has to be exact. And then 137208. Oh, I typed in the wrong one. That's okay. Would have went too far out of the way. Don't want to do that. 137280. That's perfect. And then I guess I just hit hit that. Oh, here comes
Hold
a
on.
fax. Oh, we got a fax from Vanessa. Can we go to Brazil? Hit Vegas, yeah. So check it out.
No. Funeral was yesterday. Today's the 25th. Wasn't
Okay.
the funeral the 24th?
You're right.
Okay.
All right, I have that nav code already. The NC is a nav code.
Okay.
Yeah, I already have that nav code written down. She's in Berkeley. I also have her nav code 4920 written down. Have that one written down.
Now, we say would
A.
disave, D for disave.
Yeah, D for to save. There's no naming it. It looks like you just save it.
Okay. Yes.
And then
Okay.
hit A. And then we're going to go fly to some bad guys. First thing Tex Murphy does when he wakes up is go shoot the bad guys. Oh, wow. What, are you going to warp speed?
I guess.
The top there is our miles. We're about 12 miles out.
You think it's... no, I guess miles makes more sense than meters.
Yeah. And I'm guessing that the altitude is in feet. Right? That makes 11,000 feet.
Altitude typically is in feet, yes.
This version of Flight Simulator kind of stinks. We're a detective. What do you mean you don't want a flying car? You gotta be real slow for that to be meters, yeah. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the level. I think you can actually do barrel rolls in the car. Yeah, we're autopiloting at the moment.
I mean, there's some, like... There was, in the nav screen, like, it would say, hey, go this far, this direction. You could also, if you wanted to, possibly, like, do, like, a, you know, go so far this direction, go so far, like, north-south, and then go east-west, whatever. we
So
supposed
1286093. Oh, that's why I'm off. I forgot it's in the 6,000s range. 6. That was my bad. 6093. That's pretty close. Nav computer off. Oh. Okay, that's close. All right. I gotta be more specific about that. This car went to 10,000 feet? Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? That's 10 years from now, NT. 10 years from now. Y'all been asking for flying cars. Guess what? It's all gonna look like this. Can you crash and die? I assume so. I assume that is a possibility, but these are the mean streets, man. You don't want to crash anywhere in here. All right, landing pad contact. Press E to exit. Good luck, Nick. Welcome to the mean streets. Use the arrow keys to walk over and hold down to duck.
Okay, how do I shoot? Shoot like that.
Don't die, Nick. Bam, bam. Woo! You just broke that dude apart. All right, go. You have to inch. I think you have to actually walk forward. Ah, game over. Well, that was the mean streets, Nick. You messed.
How do you
Resume save game.
Yeah, but how do I make sure I'm actually? Oh, it's red green.
Hmm.
That is not
Useful.
the most distinct thing for me.
Fair enough.
Okay.
L, and you can't save. You can't. You just have to guess which one it was. I guess hit L.
Okay.
Okay. So we went there and got shot. That wasn't
Yeah.
good.
Well, I think if we're in desperate need of money, I think it can be doable. I think with a little bit of practice, that can be doable. But let's get into the actual, like, go and do actual things. So let's start with Carl's place. So what was the nav code there?
4663. See N. Yeah, what are they, ceramics? Yeah, for real. This guy's just crumpled apart. That or Texas gun is really insane.
He has that new model phaser that's, kind of, hard disintegration.
The manual also says there's a person named Lee you can call to pay for information if you really need it.
Okay.
It's a bolt pistol. Yeah. All right, we're here. University of San Francisco.
The instructor's offices at the University of San Francisco are small cubicles attached to the main classroom areas. I walk down the corridor and find the door with Professor Alinsky's name on it. I try the door, but it's locked. I pull out my private detective all-purpose door opening kit, quickly pop it open.
The private detective all-purpose door opening kit?
It's just a brick.
Yeah, just a brick through a window.
I scan the office, but it looks like no one has been here for quite some time. There are miscellaneous notes on the desk and textbooks in a bookcase on the wall. I examine the notes, but they don't strike me as important to the case. An additional 5 to 10 minutes of searching produces nothing I can use. Nothing else to see or do at this location. Well, that's a bummer.
All right.
Oh, and we have inventory. We can sell stuff at the... We got ammunition, we've got cash.
You got 400 bullets and you got $10,000 cash. And you can also sell stuff at the pawn shop.
Interesting. Okay.
There's no moral dilemma. You're a detective.
Okay.
Hey, Recycled, how's it going?
So the office was a bust. Or at least a bust at the moment. Seems like, I mean, it's not like they're really making environments, so... But anyways, I wonder if that'll be something later on we'll have to deal with.
Didn't we get Carl Linsky's house?
I thought that's what that last one was supposed to be, but I don't know. Is there a way to look at... I mean, probably not.
Yeah, let me check the manual. Is there a way to look at old faxes?
The old fax.
Try going to 4421. Let's go to Sylvia's house.
Four, 4, 2, 1, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay.
4421. Destination locked.
Engage. Maybe. There we go.
Yeah. Here we are, just flying around California at wow. We're less than 2,000 feet off the ground traveling this speed. Just breaking the Mach barrier in your flying spirit. Also, I just realized your fax machine is in the top center console.
Ah.
So when you're
Oh.
driving, a piece of paper falls right in your lap. Very convenient. You can buy that at Home Depot, you're right. Buzz the skyscrapers. And there's windows shaking. You're like, damn it. Now we just have to land. See, I have a feeling that if we did autopilot, if we just piloted there ourselves, we would get there so much faster because we would never decrease speed for any reason.
I think it's that as much as I think a lot of it's doing weird things with altitude and landing. But,
Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna land here.
Okay.
Oh, there's her house. Look at all those flying cars. The bell chimed inside, and after a moment, Sylvia opened the door. She wore a pale blue blouse and white shorts that were too short enough to be spacebar. Be friendly. She was beautiful as. Oh, is it up and down?
Well, I'm using spacebar, but it's like going one line at a time. Interesting.
She was soft blonde hair and clear blue eyes. I knew I was starting to
just
fall for
down.
her. Careful, I reminded myself. She's a client, and I'm falling for a client. And falling for a client is dangerous in my business. Still, if only I knew how she felt for me. Let's ask her some questions.
Okay, so he was happy at USF, the 466, that's where we just were, was his office.
Yeah.
Then he took a leave of absence to do some consulting work, and his whole personality changed. I'm sure he was in some sort of trouble. Because of this, that's a comment up here. Or, I don't know. Anyways, because of this, I don't believe he committed suicide. I've lost both my father and the insurance money, and I'm going to find out why. If you need to look through his apartment, it's located here we go.
4660.
Oh, is his apartment. So why are
Wow, look at these
also
options,
bribe
Nick.
and threaten?
Bribe and threaten? Jeez, all right. Let's go to his apartment. That sounds nice.
Okay. I want to know about.
It's DEL.
Better?
Yeah. Otherwise, I think she'd just return an error.
Dolores and my father had talked about getting married. I always felt she had seduced him by black magic because there was no other way my father would have fallen for a woman like her. Oh, okay. So we have feelings about this. Destination locked.
All right, let's go.
Oh, destination locked as in is program. Oh, gosh.
73 miles away. Now watch the miles up there at the top. I would say this is pretty fast, wouldn't you, Nick?
So we're doing at least a mile a second, if not 2 miles a second.
How-
And a mile a second would be about 3,600 miles an hour. So we're doing between probably like 4,000 to 7,000 miles an hour in this car.
It's a pretty fast car. Drama. Ask her if she knows anything about snakes. Oh, look at that. He's got an ocean view. The red radiated skies of California.
I mean, I think that's how things look like the wildfires. So Texas is
Yeah, Will pointed out there are cars exceeding Mach 9. Remember to roll up your windows. I want to feel the wind through my hair.
Well, you can feel the wind through your hair once.
Oh, it's fire season. Oh, I see. All right, let's get off the speeder and see where we can find.
Okay.
The
3-story Queen Anne-style home of Professor Karl Linsky has been well kept. I stepped inside and noticed the quaint style of furniture and decor. Oh,
Yep, now you just use your arrow keys. You have to hold them down.
okay.
And then once you get close to an object, you can hit enter, and then you can use the stuff on the bottom of the screen to adjust what you want to look at. So you
Looks
hit
like a light switch.
you hit the up and down keys to switch between items in there, and then you use the left and right keys to switch between what you want to do. And you can actually taste, apparently. Let's taste that light switch. A shockingly silly thing to do. Your tongue looks like a burnt marshmallow. Wait.
Fair enough.
You switch the switch on. Okay, the lights are on.
Okay.
Standard oak and... Oh, yeah, you're ahead.
Okay, sorry. Standard oak and metal entry table with a fax machine. The bookcase. You scan the bookcase and nothing seems out of the ordinary. Fax machine is operational.
Also, wouldn't you be pulling all the G's, turning at the speed? Don't think of it. Yeah, you're not supposed to fly over 250 knots at 16k feet. Well, that's... We went a little over. It's like going 5 over. Don't think about it too
Ooh.
much.
Dear Professor, looking forward to... Wait.
Sandra Larson. I'll write that down. Give me a second.
Yeah. This is interesting because apparently he's engaged to somebody. And this is not that somebody.
Sandra Larsen. So I gotta make sure I spell that right because it's E-N. Yep, got it.
Okay.
You have a fax. Hairdos and mysteries. That's like about 3 times faster than the SR-71 record.
You get a hard, firm grip. I'm trying to move the bookcase, by the way, and tug as hard as you can. You couldn't move this if your life depended on it.
It's pretty heavy.
Okay.
You didn't taste the fax machine, Nick.
I'm sorry. Do I need to go back and taste the fax machine?
No. We have to taste everything, I guess. It's such a weird option. I love it. Not there. If there's something you can look at, you'll get an option, a context menu.
Bar appears to be well stocked. There is a cabinet door.
Oh.
open.
You have to select the bar door, hit up and down. Oh, a shoebox. Let's take a look at that.
Small shoebox is inside the cabinet. Okay, and inside the shoebox is
Papers.
Oops. Move the papers.
He moved them, and he's like, "All right."
Professor, I got the possible Nexus passwords to be decoded. Isprdo, we, Laskny, Nanadgar, Gnap, Niggy, Urk, Nap.
I'm writing them down.
Sorry.
These are great. So helpful. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah,
sorry.
I like orc. That's a good one.
Wait. I know what these all are. Gosh darn it. Or at least I know.
What do you know?
Okay, so what I noticed is about where I left off. Well, obviously, NIGK or NIKG King. I don't know what good that does it.
Oh,
Then I
these
was
are
looking at
these are
orc,
all chess
and it's
pieces.
rook.
Yeah.
So going through, it's bishop, queen. I'll come back to that
Stalemates
one.
is another word there.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
Iselmat. That's a stalemate. I'm just gonna write them down just to be careful, though.
Okay.
And oh man, yeah, I see what you're saying here. Back, TEWIH. All right, and this is from the mysterious SF. But we have king, rook, pawn. What's that say?
Okay.
Checkmate.
Checkmate, I believe, is the one after pawn.
Yeah, Klaatu, Verata, Nick. Oh man, I love Army of Darkness.
Okay, we have a knight.
Black and white are the last two.
Yeah, black and white would be the last two. Knight is the one before that.
Yeah, we can.
Castle. Stalemate, you pointed out.
Mm-hmm. But BMGTAI.
Wait, which? Oh.
Yeah, we got bishop.
Yeah,
we got
there's
queen.
a couple that it's like, ooh, these are close, but I don't know.
Pong. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's about as good as anything, but because like I don't really.
Very well. Well, I wrote them all down, Nick.
Okay, well. Get papers?
Might as well take them with us. It's Jack Daniel's whiskey. Bottle is half full.
Get whiskey?
You never know. Take it with you.
Oh, I should have tasted whiskey. Oh well.
You're on the job. What are you doing?
Tax collector.
Hey, Zayaku. Hey, how's it going? Now I'll just give you a gift sub. Thanks a lot. Gambit. Ah, I see. Gambit. That's what that means. Thank you, Mr. Carter. Appreciate it.
Couch is an antique 1960s contemporary style.
Misery cord. I see it now. 1960s couch, not bad.
So when was this game made? This was
1989.
89.
That's when it came out. Probably
So,
made in
like,
88.
At that point, a 60s couch would have been oldish, but not quite an antique. Although it's basically would be an antique now. Anyways, what else we
It'd
got?
be an antique in 2033, that's for sure.
It'd be an antique. I mean, we're not that far from.
I know, 10
Anyways.
years from now.
Coffee table is made of brushed aluminum.
Ah, yeah, the DeLorean style.
Oh. Henry says, "I'm going to get you for failing me, Linsky."
Ooh, that's pretty... I'm going to get you for failing me, Linsky. Yeah, we might want to take that note. What about the chess set?
Chessboard is set up with all the pieces except one. A bishop is missing.
All right,
Interesting.
I'm going to write down missing bishop.
You know what? We haven't tasted anything in a while.
You decided to play at home version of let's see if this is edible. It's, okay. What about the plant? Hit enter and go back to the
Miniature palm tree mutation is set in the corner.
Ah, a mutated palm tree. Very nice. Can you taste it?
Yuck. Obviously, you're not a cook.
What about moving it? Is there anything underneath it? Can you take it with you? Look, I'm all about just taking stuff that doesn't belong to us, okay? Can we take the plant?
Too awkward to carry around, and it wouldn't fit in the trunk. Apparently.
Fair enough. Wood-colored aluminum, yeah. Missing bishop. Yeah, exactly. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, look at that.
Executive swivel chair.
Ah. Oh, there's a desk key.
Desk key?
It's on the chair. Yeah, it's on
Desk
the...
key is on the seat of the chair.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyways, get.
You hit move.
Get.
All right. We got a key. That'll be useful, I suppose.
Display cabinet is protected by a magnetic field. You notice 2 slot screws partially hidden and surmise that you could shut down the field if you had a slot screwdriver.
Oh, one of those kinds of defense systems. There's also a statue.
Inside the case is the historical artifact, the Maltese fruit cake.
The Maltese
what?
fruitcake. Carbon dated as the oldest fruitcake in existence. It dates back to the 16th century Europe. Nobody wanted to eat it either, so value $4,000. Are you kidding me? There's a $4,000 fruitcake in there. Of course we're going to take it later. Take the booze.
Okay.
We didn't taste the booze. We took the booze. We'll taste it in the car, the proper and safe place to do it. Let's take a look at the trash can.
Trash can sits on the floor next to the desk.
Oh, there's a lease inside of it and a note.
Leases for the space in the Bridgeview warehouse located in San Francisco. NC 4675. It was rented by Carl Linsky 10 months ago.
4765? Oh, 4675, sorry. 4675. Got it. So it was rented 10 months ago. So, yeah, about around the time he started acting weird, I guess. Yeah, Maltese notes. One of the most common colors for anodized aluminum is dark brown. It's one of the most common types of storefront doors in America. Or North America. Thanks, Night Owl. Okay. The note
The
is
note is a handwritten letter to Dolores Lightbody. It says, Dolores, I'm calling our relationship off. It has nothing to do with Sandra Larson. I just know that there are other whales in the sea, and I ...
Oh,
Okay,
that's one way to put. That's a really
I'm not saying that the woman maybe doesn't deserve it because we haven't met her. I'm just saying that maybe there are better phrases to use than there are other whales in the sea.
If it's a handwritten letter, you could take it with you and prove that. I think Sandra probably wrote that letter to break it off. Because look at the way it's written in terms of describing it. There are other whales in this. She clearly didn't want him to be with Dolores Lightbody. So let's get that note and the lease. Excellent. A brushed aluminum work desk. And of course there's a drawer. We gotta look at it.
This side drawer.
Your suggestion sounds a bit demented.
Listen.
Okay. Oh wow, we get a sound effect of the drawer opening. Imagine if that was coming through your PC speaker. A 2-inch digital audio tape. Well, we're gonna need one of those.
I think we had a tape player, so I think we're about to use that.
Hell yeah. And there's a grade sheet? Oh, because he's a professor. That makes sense.
Grade sheet is for an advanced psychology course. The name of one student is circled. Blaze Wiener.
Blaze
Grade received
Wiener?
is an E. I don't... What grading scale are we on?
Well, I don't think E is a good
Because-
letter to get for school. Blaze Wiener. Just,
I
yeah, the sound effect
don't know.
would have been terrifying in 1989.
Because... like, I can think of one grading scale that is fictional that I have heard of that includes an E as the second highest. But on most normal grades, it's A, B, C, D, and then F. And I remember at one point hearing why there's no E, but I think it was because it might get confused with exceptional or something. Anyways, we're gonna steal that.
Might as well.
We're going to, get into the good and proper. If it's not nailed down, it's ours.
Oh, look, digital tape player. We're going to take that too.
Well, I don't know.
Look. A modern...
Looks like a modern digital audio tape player.
All right.
Who uses tape players anymore?
It's a cassette futurism. Yeah, you get tape players in the cassette futurism. Can you take it with you, or is it just one of those like huge 1970s VCRs that weigh like 500 pounds?
You slip the tape you found in the desk into the tape player. The voice on the tape cries out, "They're in my head. They're in my head. ...
Oh.
They're in my head! They're in my head!
I was not expecting it to scream it at me. Dude, if that came out of my PC speaker, I would probably have shit myself. Oh my god. Woo! That actually made me jump a little bit. Lone wolf. Oh, that's good. Hey, in the late 1980s, DAT was the format of the future. Yeah, digital audio tape. Digital tapes, because tape, but digital. Indeed. Yeah, game's a little bit loud. I thought I had it turned down. Apparently I was wrong.
It appears to be... Okay, so we can't take the tape player, but I think we have found... Like, we have determined the evidence from that particular object. Is there anything else here?
Nah, it doesn't look like over by the desk. Maybe you gotta go somewhere else now.
Okay.
No,
Nope,
same thing.
that's still that. Yeah. I wonder if that's the display case in question.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
What's the painting? The painting is an antique landscape. People used to buy these at Kmart.
oh yeah, back in the 80s when Kmart was supposedly still a strong, powerful force to be reckoned with. A solid oak cabinet.
Okay. We got a cabinet
Thus
door.
begins Tex Murphy, the series' obsession with credenzas.
No. Go lay down.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the credenzas. Yes.
No, I just have a needy puppy dog that decided to hop up next to me.
Ah, good old doggo.
She is a decent doggo, but she is very needy and does not need to be pawing at me for pets right now. Anyways, so we opened it. We find
A book and a cabinet key.
come on, there. Nope. Psychology textbook written by Karl Linsky. A page is marked. Okay.
Oh.
Can
Hit
we
open
open
it?
the book? You open the book, you can bleh, and see what appears to be a combination to a safe.
Oh. Well, let's take a look at that combination, shall we? Is there a safe somewhere? I didn't see one.
There has to be one around somewhere.
Okay.
Safe combination is 37, 3, 16. Did you write that down?
I did.
Okay.
I'm writing down everything, man. I've got my
You know what? Let's
notepad
just
open.
deal.
And a cabinet
we'll
key.
go ahead and take the book.
We're just gonna take that book. Might as well have it.
Uh,
You're 46-year-old, and to this day, you know what a credenza is? It's basically just a really fancy long cabinet.
file cabinet key. Oh, there's a file cabinet.
Somewhere.
I wonder if the file cabinet is at the office.
Yeah, probably.
Take the key.
T-Gap Steve says, try moving the painting. I think that's probably, you're right. I think there might be something behind the painting. If not, it's probably behind that one in the top right corner of Colonel Sanders. Okay. Oh, look, there it is, the safe.
Hey!
Just hit open, I guess.
Sorry, sometimes it's like hard to tell like what's being selected at a given moment.
Money? What? Is $1,000 cash? What, are we not gonna take that? There's no moral dilemma here. It's yoink time. Hey, I'm Mike. How goes the adventure gaming? Looks at calendar. Can't believe it's been 10 months already. Thanks, Maze Hughes. Welcome back. Yeah, we're currently playing Mean Streets, the first Tex Murphy in the series game. And we're stealing money and shooting bad guys. Well, mostly we got shot by bad guys with machine guns, but, you know. One thing I noticed you didn't try doing earlier, Nick, was move the couch.
I can go move the couch.
Do you want to hurt your back? How about moving the
Apparently
plants?
answered. I tried moving the plant, and I don't think it did anything.
No? Okay. What about the plants in the bottom left corner?
I think that's the plant. Oh no, the plant on the. Let's go see.
Yeah, I was not expecting the random screaming of in my head to just start playing. Just imagining in your PC speaker you didn't set up real sound. You just hear, "Ah!" from inside your computer. Yeah, that must be what they're referring to as these plants in the corner.
Oh yeah, it's set in the corner. So yeah, that's...
All right, we got our
goes on.
whiskey. We've got we have walked away not only with money, we've keys. We've searched this apartment pretty thoroughly so far. Yeah, nothing to do with the bookcase, it looks like.
Okay. Anything else you can possibly think we need to do here?
I think this is good, Nick. I think we come up with a lot.
Okay.
I got some new words to type in. Sandra Larson, Nexus, the word password, just in case there's like something that comes up. I don't know.
Okay. So, Vanessa.
All right, let's dial Nessa.
Hello, Tex.
Hey, Vanessa. Ask her about Sandra Larson. Yeah, yeah, you got it.
Look for my fax.
We will. Type in Nexus.
Can't help you there.
All right. Password.
Can't help you there.
Fair enough. And Blaze Wiener.
Right?
I believe, yeah.
Can't help you there.
Try the other way. The IEI. Did we taste the money for cocaine? Have you tasted the bookcase yet, Nick?
Can't help you there.
Save games? Oh, you mean disave? Yeah, we gotta disave next time. Okay, cool. All right, I guess that's all we can get from her.
Okay.
Just hit escape, yep. Let's go ahead and disave the game.
Okay, so we need to make a decision. Are we just gonna...
That's fine. We'll keep track of
Do
it.
we go... No. Like, do we try going in sequence and just have to somehow try to keep track of what one we're on?
Yeah.
Or do we want to just, like, use the same one all the time unless we're about to do something stupid? What do you think?
I think I think your first options are just go by, you
Okay.
know, yeah.
Go by sequence and we'll do... Okay.
All right, let's also we can contact Lee for information. She will, if you pay her like money, according to the manual, she'll give you stuff like $200. I think it's to get started. Oh, incoming fax. You have a fax. Oh, Sandra Larson, San Francisco address. Wow, she's good. I'll write that down. Sandra Larson. Nav code is 4599. Excellent. Thanks, Vanessa. Got that written down, Nick.
Okay. I need to hit escape. Okay, inventory.
Let's see our inventory. You could actually sell all these items to the pawn shop and get a value back. But right now we have $11,000. We're pretty good. $40 for... yeah, inflation must have really hit in 2033.
Or no, that's $40 for the whiskey.
Hey, Mike, have you... hey, Mike, write the save number with the rest of his notes? Yeah, okay. I'll do that. Yeah. Save. I'll just do this group everything I've just learned under save 1. Okay, done.
Anyways.
And you can look at stuff like combination, the note, all that stuff.
So,
Although note and note are very descriptive. Yeah, we spelled it right.
No, spelled it right the first time. Interesting.
You might have to get Lee to hunt that guy down.
We'll see. Okay. I want to, before we go talk to either of the women, I want to go back and talk to the daughter, Lydia.
Okay. Her number is 4421. But $40 for Jack Daniels. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. I've never really seen Jack Daniels be that expensive.
4421?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe Jack Daniels is more expensive than I thought. Not too bad so far. We've gotten a pretty good leads. And we're going Mach 9, but you know. Hey Kai, how's it going? Aw shit, get up there now. 1 year of Courtesy Flush subscription. Thanks a lot, Kai. Thanks for supporting Courtesy Flush. Thanks for the courtesy. I'll have to keep buying a bunch of like old retro stuff. If I had an older computer, I would totally set up real sound with the alligator clips and everything. Just because I think that would be funny. Or play this game with the PC speaker and just hear the screams coming in from our PC. How goes the flying detective? We're doing okay. We're so far doing all right in terms of finding stuff.
We are making progress. Don't know if good progress, but we are making progress.
Yeah, imagine how loud it must be to walk around downtown with cars going Mach 9, 10,000 feet above your head. Now, hold on a minute, Nick. Before you escape the speeder, I want to actually just make a quick adjustment to the audio because it's kind of loud. Do you agree or disagree?
Neutral on it. I mean, it's not like we have a lot of audio needs in this game, so it can be whatever.
Yeah, I only said it because it was quite loud when that person screamed. That made me jump, and I was like, I don't want that to happen again. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives in a strip mall. Whoever pointed that out before. There she. Oh, she's trying. Yeah, tell me about what would you like to ask her about? Sandra.
Taken her out several times. I was glad to see him with someone other than that pig Dolores. When Dolores found out she was fit to be roasted. I'm sensing that maybe Dolores isn't very popular with everybody. Okay, and then the other person...
Has no idea who Blaze Wiener is.
It seems like it's going to be important, but...
Ask about the Nexus.
Nope. Okay, I don't think there was anybody else we
Chess?
need to ask.
Nope. Alright.
Okay. Let's start with Dolores, then.
Alright. I got Dolores's number here. You're going to get 4920. That's Linsky's fiance. Hey, the Reddish. Yeah. I might as well just be my local tax unless you're buying something really terrible for very small for you. So, baseline is cheap. Oh yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, remember not to hit M after typing the destination. You don't want to launch a missile accidentally. Woo! We're so fast. Would you admit to knowing a Blaze Wiener? Yes, I would. I would be like, you know, you're missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime to open up a hot dog stand. Progress is good on its own. It's fair. We're landing now. Coming in for final approach on the green and blue flashy glowy things below us. There's actually other camera angles too, but I don't know what those buttons are. I think you have to hit H to find out what those buttons are. Alright, we're right on top of our destination. We're lowering ourselves down. Cypher Arcane, thanks for the courtesy. Welcome aboard.
Okay.
Alright. Dolores Lightbody lives in a well-kept Victorian house in the neighborhood filled with the houses, attorneys, and bankers. I walk up to the front door and ring the bell. She answers the door. Miss Lightbody is not what I expected. She has the face of a saint. A Saint Bernard. Oh my gosh. That's rude. But why? Why?
Okay. Okay. Let's,
Yeah, it looks
I'm
like
beginning to understand, the whales comment. Anyways.
Oh, she's crying now. Look what you did, Nick. Why you have to say stuff like that?
Carl was my fiancé, and he had been quite upset lately. He was worried about the project he was working on. He wouldn't talk about it in specific. Carl lived at blah blah,
We got that already.
but he didn't work there. I think he had a lab somewhere in the city. His work must have been for the government, because everything was top.
Well, we know a warehouse number, so that could be his lab.
Probably.
Yeah.
Um,
Ask about Sylvia.
Sylvia and I never got along very well. When her father died, she was quite upset. She was even more upset when she talked to Peter Dull, the insurance agent. It seems the insurance policy would not pay the... Oops.
Oh, crap. Can you ask her that again? That was my bad. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
Because her father's death was declared a suicide.
Oh. Well, we have an MO for Sylvia.
Well, I guess, yes, she could kill her father just for the money.
And yeah,
But
$1 million
I
payout
feel
for...
like
Yeah.
if you're...
Yeah, that's a good...
Anyway, did you write down the name Peter Dull?
I
just
did.
in case it comes back up. Okay.
Yeah, we'll do a look. You can look at that bribe and threaten. Yeah, we're not going to do anything to this lady.
She's a no-good tramp who tried to steal a car from me. Okay.
Misery Court says, face of a saint, weight of a cathedral. Wow. Ah!
Ouch.
You guys are on fire tonight.
What else? Do we have anybody else really to Nexus?
Yeah, type in that.
Oops. If I spell it correctly.
Blaze Wiener. You forgot a B. Nope. And Peter Doll. Oh, got the number. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Insurance agent. Yeah, we need to find out. This is a perfect opportunity to find out how much money. 4674. Got it.
Okay. Anything else we can think of? Nope.
Yeah, you can't type that many words, huh? Just type in the abbreviation. Nope.
Okay. Anything else you can think of that we should ask her?
No, this is super helpful. We got some more names to investigate. All right, let's see. Let's go to... I don't know. We have a whole bunch of stuff. We can go to his warehouse. I would also save the game. Save the game.
Let's talk... Actually, first let's talk to Sandra. Let's wrap up the love triangle that might be going on here.
Okay, Sandra Larson is at 4599.
Oops. 4599?
Yep.
Okay.
She's right there in San Francisco, too. Autopilot engage. Why are you interviewing an Atlas in a dress? This Mr. Potato Head's mom. Is that Eddie Murphy in a fat suit? Yeah, just a lot of fat jokes in this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to ask about that insurance policy because it's not at all suspect that she wants to get her father's murder turned into a murder. She would get paid really well for it. I mean, that might be the obvious answer, but there's clearly more going on here than just insurance money. And I think his daughter could be the perfect scapegoat for any government conspiracy. Because even if it's actually investigated and found out to be a murder and she gets the $1 million payout, you know, be exactly what they thought. Probably shouldn't have gone with the policy from Discount Dan's term life insurance. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there she is. Whoa. I find Sandra Larson at a local pub. She's an extremely attractive woman in her late 20s. I can see why Linsky started to date her. I love it.
Okay.
Wait, look at the signs in the background. Big guys, nude freaks, totally awesome. What?
Carl and I started dating about 2 months ago. I was heartbroken when I heard about his death. Okay. What's Dolores's light body? Okay.
Yeah.
Dolores was Carl Linsky's girlfriend, but he had grown tired of her. Carl started dating me and said he was going to call their engagement off.
Oh.
Oh. Carl was worried about telling her, because she had quite a temper. Interesting.
I doubt that.
I like Sylvia. She's a nice kid. She can be a little wild, though.
That's all she has to say. Yeah, afraid she was gonna eat it. Big guys for you. Ask about...
You know what? Just for chat,
snakes.
Let's ask about snakes.
Sorry, I can't help you there. Peter Dahl? The insurance agents? Oh, forgot to pee. No. Password? Did he mention a password to her, maybe? Nexus?
Anything else that you can think of we need to ask about?
Blaze Wiener.
Yes, of course.
We have to ask about Blaze Wiener every time. I got an E. We have to know what this E stands for. It's
and
pertinent.
Why it was important. Like, it's obviously something because it was in the game, and they don't just include random stuff to include random stuff, generally speaking.
Yeah, Work Robot Work makes a good point. She's clearly holding back important snake facts. Yeah. All right. All right, where to now? We got Sandra Larson out of the way.
Do we want to go boring and talk to insurance, or do we want to... You know what? Let's wrap up the last interview for the moment. Let's go talk to insurance. Peter Dahl?
Yeah. We could also go to his apartment. Yeah, let's go to Peter Dahl. The warehouse, but 4674 for Peter.
4674.
74. I also have the medical examiner's number here. It came with the manual.
Oh, interesting. I mean, makes sense.
Yeah. I bet you there's going to be something we need to buy that's going to cost like $20,000. And we're going to have to shoot a whole bunch of dudes on the street. If you guys just joined us and don't know, we can go and do bounty hunting missions and just shoot a bunch of guys with machine guns. I think it's like $1,000 per thing.
Yeah, if you're joining us late, you can go check out the YouTube archive after the stream, and you can see me reach death number 1 of this game. It
was pretty quick. They were shooting in a straight line. This is Tex Murphy's earlier, younger days.
Nice.
Peter Dahl is the... Oh, you go for it.
Peter Dahl is the vice president of the Trans-America Insurance Company. Most insurance people aren't really exciting, but he's so boring, even looking at him could put you to sleep. I mean, he doesn't look that bad.
He looks like Nixon for some reason, like Nixon's brother. Mr. Linsky had taken an insurance policy out on himself in July. The amount of the policy was $1 million. As you are certainly aware, there is a clause in life insurance policy that in the event of a suicide, the policy is null and void.
Wait, he took it out in July, so that's relatively recent.
Yeah, he took a life insurance policy for $1 million out in July.
And what? It's October?
September.
September.
Yeah.
So 2 months. Interesting. Interesting. Did I not?
Try typing it.
Misspelled it.
Sylvia Linsky demanded that her father's insurance be paid, but the policy became void in the case of a suicide. I told her we were sorry, but nothing could be done. She screamed, "We'll see about that," and stormed out of my office. He's laughing for some reason. He's got a smile on his face. Yeah, if anybody deserves that money, it's Dolores. Light body.
Thank you.
No problem.
I keep getting stuck on umbrage.
Dolores Lightbody, not only has she kept her girlish figure, she's doubled it. Holy shit. These people are brutal.
I mean, having...
Damn.
Was this really necessary is basically what I'm getting at. Like, I get... It just seems unnecessarily mean. Anyways. And Sandra Larson.
Nothing about her.
Okay.
Yeah, Blaze Wiener. What do you know about Blaze Wiener? Nothing?
Okay. Anybody else? I think that's it.
Yeah. Do you want to just go to his warehouse?
Yeah, let's go to the warehouse.
Okay, the warehouse number is 4675. Yeah, we're flying our car. It's only 3 miles away, so it wasn't that far. Just right across the bay there. Yeah, this game's got a lot of interesting mechanics. I'm enjoying it so far. What do you think, Nick? I'm guessing you don't.
Sorry, I was petting the dog.
Oh, good. That's a good reason.
I figured while the car was flying itself, I could, stay a few seconds to annoy her and wake her up. Or keep her awake. I don't know if she was actually sleeping, but...
What do you think of the game so far?
It's been interesting.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what we haven't done in a second?
What's that? Save the game. Save the game.
Come on, there we go. Okay, so we're up to 3, I think, at this point.
Yep. Keeping tabs.
Okay.
Cool. Oh no! I'll control it, Nick.
Where?
I got it. I'll get us through this, Nick.
Okay, go for it.
guess we gotta go. We gotta fight our way through these mean streets, Nick.
Did say that there was the not that there wasn't other shooting in the game that like
I'm gonna take them all down. Dude, we're racking up so many bodies. Tex Murphy is a cold-blooded detective, man. I'll tell you what. Try not to waste our ammo too much. Yeah.
I don't know why we can't pick up any ammo from.
All right.
Okay.
I stepped from the fog-shrouded street onto the warehouse that Linsky rented. It's an old brick building located near the docks. The smell of the ocean has been absorbed into the wooden beams and walls, and the atmosphere is heavy and damp. The floor is cement, and every time I take a step, the whole area reverberates. It's dark inside, the only lighting being a panel of frosted glass windows up near the roof line. I can barely make out what appears to be a small area closed off from the rest of the building. I walk over and check it out. Tex Terminator Murphy. These are the porcelain bandits, yes. Forklift.
Okay, look at the forklift. Forklift is old and appears to be in poor condition. Large rat trap looks well used. Crates. Large crates sit on the floor. One crate has an uneven hole near the floor.
Oh. It looks like you could take a look at that hole, too.
The hole is small and appears to have been jaggedly cut.
Interesting.
Try it, but just won't budge. Okay, well, what does the hole taste like? I really don't see the need for that. Well, okay.
You don't want to taste the hole?
Apparently Tex doesn't. I don't know why.
Just give that. You don't want to give that. You don't want to take that rat trap with you. You might need it.
Good point. Good point. We should be, taking anything that is not nailed down. So
I agree.
Good point. Good point. The large machine is called an alpha wave processor.
An alpha wave processor. What the hell is that?
Don't know.
Interesting.
More crates. You carefully examine the crates, but find nothing out of the ordinary. Oh, ammunition.
Are you kidding me? Yes, please. Ammunition. Thank you.
Okay.
Confessions of a Ladder Maker says, maybe you can find a claw hammer and you'll be able to take stuff that is nailed down. That would be kind of funny as a short adventure game. That actually sounds like something would be in a Tex Murphy game. You're like, ah, man, if only I had my claw hammer, then I could take anything that is nailed down.
Newspaper article circled on the death of noted scientist Cal Davis.
All right, I'm writing that down. Give me one second. I'm writing it down now.
Death caused by an accident in his lab.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. We got a desk, standard size office desk. Oh, fax machine. Come on. Fax machine is operational.
There's a fax message.
Message reads, Professor, they're on to you. I suggest you disappear fast. The name at the bottom of the fax message is Sonny Fletcher.
Sonny Fletcher, and I'm going to put that as... Yep, got it. I wrote it down correctly. All right, Sonny Fletcher.
Might as well take that with us.
Just in case. Computer, huh? Pass
Computer
card.
won't operate without a pass card.
Yeah, we gotta ask people about a pass card.
Printer.
Standard laser printer.
laser printer.
We actually have one of those. Super useful. Is Sonny Fletcher Blaze Wiener? I don't think so. We're gonna find out who Blaze Wiener is, damn it. Why did he get an E on his psychology paper? And how is it pertinent to this case? Oh, there's a safe. An old...
Large, old-fashioned black floor safe.
Hmm.
When we open, it's locked, and you don't have the key.
All right. Is that a gonk droid? No, it's an alpha wave processor, apparently. Whatever that's supposed to be.
I mean, clearly it processes alpha waves. I mean, it's right there in the name, Mike. I don't know what more you expect.
You know what? You're right. I wasn't thinking clearly. It must be all the alpha waves that I'm experiencing. I need a processor for it. I try to pry it open, but it's no use.
Oh, wait. I tried to open it, not just look at it. You carefully examine the crates, but find nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, boxes. It's too high to reach it. You'll need a ladder.
Oh, well, confession of a ladder maker. Do you actually have a ladder that you could give us right now? That'd be kind of nice. He's like, oh, yeah, here you go. Just shows up in the game.
Too high to reach it, you need a ladder. So there's obviously a specific box that we're supposed to be getting here.
Hmm.
Okay.
New stuff. What's over here?
Okay, we've got a desk.
Standard metal office desk. I got a desk drawer to open up. You offer 3 levels of ladder. Excellent. A watch.
You try to pry it open, but it's... Oh, I can't. Why do I want to open up a watch? I don't. Gold pocket watch. Antique. Street value. $600.
Oh, dude. We're taking that. That's money in our pocket right there. Unprocessed alpha waves go right through you like corn. A check ledger.
Check ledger. Last deposit from MTC Corporation.
We'll have to ask about
Last check to
MTC.
Sonny Fletcher, private investigator. Interesting.
Ah, Sonny
The plot
Fletcher.
thickens.
Private investigator. I'm just making sure I get his name down. Got it. MTC Corporation as well. What'd you pick up?
The check ledger.
Okay.
It's not nailed down.
You're right. No,
Taking it.
makes sense.
Metal cabinet door with round knob.
Well, let's open it
Open.
up. Pepto-Bismol. The bottle is half full.
Johnson assorted edible band-aids?
Yeah, what? Johnson & Johnson assorted edible Band-Aids? Why?
I mean,
When your
why-
boo-boos are done being boo-boos, take a bite out of your Band-Aid. What? No.
I mean, I have heard of recently edible bandages being a thing, or no, it
That
was
just
more of an
sounds
edible tape, not a bandage,
edible
technically.
tape. Okay, I don't understand, but I can see. But edible bandages? Come on.
Apparently, they were like the fact that it was edible was a side effect of they were trying to um, create an adhesive that was less allergic to people. Like some
Hmm.
people with like latex allergies, like some adhesives give them trouble. Um, but anyways, edible band-aids. It's a choice. Radiation pills. Radiation.
Have an expiration date of 2011. Oh, well, looks like we're a little too far in the. They're expired even now. A relic of an earlier era. You mean like 20? What was it like? This is 2033. So what would it be like 12 years or 22 years ago? Something like that.
Yeah. That's. You ever play old games or like any old media really, books, movies, whatever? It's like their expectations of, the far off future of like the year 2000 or year 2020, and it's like, well, that was off by a bit.
Hey, they were really hopeful
Anyways,
for having those flying Mach 9 cars. Yeah, let's take those pills. We're just gonna take everything not nailed down. Oh, there's a file cabinet here too.
oh, that's probably our key. Calendar. Picture of farm 2033. The date October 3, 2033 is circled. Word written above this date circled Doomsday. Well, that's promising. That's like where we decided September 25th.
Yeah, we're September 25th. So we're not. It's only
So
like
it's like a week,
yeah,
8 days ish.
yeah. We got some
Eight
time.
days to avert the apocalypse. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ben's like 2012 was such a letdown. Don't worry, Ben. It just happens in 2033. They were just off by a couple of decades. That's all.
Standard black file, metal file cabinet.
A 16-inch circulation fan.
Fine.
That's pretty normal, I guess.
We turn. Hold on.
What's the fan taste like? This fan hasn't worked for quite some time.
Okay, well, if we can't turn in. Yuck.
Obviously, you're not a gourmet. Let's open the file drawer. Yeah, the key from the home opened it. Nice. There's a list inside.
Of scientists that may be working on Overlord. 1. John Kloss. 2. Maurice Scribble. 3. David Pope.
Okay, I'm going to write these down. John. We're going to have to ask Vanessa a lot of questions. Maurice Gribble. And David Pope. I'm also making sure to spell these correctly. All right, got it. Let's take that list with us just in case.
Yep. List taken.
Excellent. What about the... I think you got everything in that area. I did notice on the right there, Nick, there is a ladder-shaped object on the far right.
It is a ladder-shaped object now that you mention it.
Yeah.
Crates, a step ladder, and a storage shelf. You carefully examine the crates, but find nothing out of the ordinary. Okay.
Oh, you found 3-1 oil in there. Whatever that is.
Can of 3-1 oil. Okay, well, I don't care what it is. We're taking it.
And there's a key. To the safe.
Ah!
That was pretty convenient. 3-in-1 oil? I think maybe.
Storage shelf. Tape? What kind of tape?
I thought Gavin Archer ran Project Overlord.
My masking tape says Blue Bishop.
Oh, hold on one sec. Masking tape.
Wasn't Bishop one of the names we just had?
Yeah, it was, but also blue seems to be a indicator for something. All right, wrote it down. It's a brand of oil in the real world. Okay, I thought it was. It sounded familiar. Let's go ahead and grab that tape. Yeah, that tape doesn't taste very good. I really don't see a need for it. I did write it down, so it's fine. Let's get that ladder.
Step ladder. Oh, we'll take it.
And then there's a short storage shelf.
That's where the tape was.
Okay. Well, now we can open up the safe and use the ladder. Also, I don't think we tried turning on the computer, did we?
No, because we need a pass card.
Ah.
We don't have a pass card.
Maybe it's in the safe. It's the insurance policy. Let's take a look at that.
Insurance policy from the Transamerica Insurance Company. Carl Zelinsky, face value is $1 million. Sylvia Linsky is the beneficiary.
All right, let's grab that.
Okay.
I don't know what that would be useful for, though. We already know.
I know about it, but I don't know. Weird. Anyways,
He probably opened it up because he knew he was going to be dying soon, and Linsky, Sylvia probably didn't realize he had the insurance policy until after he died. And then once he found out that the policy is null and void because he committed suicide, she probably is the reason why she hired Tex Murphy, which, you know, means that she probably has no idea about any of the other stuff that's going on, and he probably did all this in the background, and we're now stumbling into something much bigger than just the lady who's just trying to get her insurance money. Cardboard
shipping box from England.
Can you open?
Using the step ladder, you open the box.
It's a lamp. An antique lamp inside the box has a $1,500 lamp? Are you kidding me? Yes. Absolutely, we're taking it. Hey, Squick, how's it going? Maximum greeting, fellow humans. How goes crime, reverse crime, double crime, backflip deluxe hammer crime, and or rotary thunder crime, and additional turbocharger going? We're doing okay. We're in the future. This is 2033. We are currently in a warehouse. We had to shoot a bunch of ceramic soldiers to get in here, as you do. And we found an insurance policy, a $1,500 lamp, and several of items that, yeah, this game was made in 1989, so they had a very interesting view of the future. I certainly didn't forget where the sentence was going halfway through. Don't worry.
Okay. You know what? I'm going to see.
Forklift. You attempt to start the forklift, but nothing happens.
Okay.
In the year of 2033, you only use the most advanced and durable defensive robots. We have made them entirely of ceramics. These are the mean streets of San Francisco, Squick. You can't. You're telling me the Terracotta Empire hasn't returned?
Okay. Can you think of anything else we need from here?
We can come back later. We'll shoot bad guys and get in here later. Not forklift certified. Yeah, let's disave. Once you... Oh, yeah, I gotta...
I was gonna message. We'll call Vanessa first.
Let's call her on our car phone.
Hello, Tex.
Hey, how's it going, Vanessa?
Okay, start giving me some names.
Okay, let's see here. Blaze Wiener, we already asked her about Blaze Wiener. Let's see. Cal Davis.
Okay.
Good, good. Sonny Fletcher. That's Sonn.
There's nothing in our files.
So you might have to ask Lee about that. Pass card.
There's nothing in our files.
MTC Corporation.
Correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, she'll get us some information. Overlord.
There's nothing in our files.
Interesting. Let's type in John Klaus. K. Laus.
There's nothing in our files.
Maurice Gribble. Maurice.
There's nothing in our files.
Okay. MAU?
Rice. Space Gribble. Gribble.
Okay.
Oh, she got a hit on that. Okay, David Popper. Yeah, just one P instead of PP. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, good, good, good. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
There's nothing in our files.
All right, she'll send us a fax message to our car here in a little while. So let's go ahead and close her out. Hit L. And we're going to contact Lee. There she is. Enhance.
What do you need, Murphy?
Just feed the phone book to the car robot lady and your crime will be solved in quitting time. Computer 2000 now available.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Make me an offer.
$200.
Be realistic.
Okay. How about $500?
Be realistic.
Oh my gosh, Nick, we're gonna have to bust out $800 for this lady. Come on.
I don't.
Be realistic.
$1,000? Are you kidding me?
Look for my facts.
Okay. All right, she's not cheap when it comes. This lady will get us. So she'll deliver it at 136. Incoming fax.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, here's a newspaper article I found in a Santa Barbara paper on Cal Davis.
Noted scientist Dr. Cal Davis has been found dead at his Santa Barbara home.
Thank God they gave us the nav code to his house. I'm writing that down. He's dead. Here's his house. Get his things quickly.
Cal Davis, who coincidentally had been a professor at the University of California at Davis, died of an overdose of cyanide 631.
Cyanide 631. We might have to get some 631. And then
According to police detective Smiley Monroe of the Santa Barbara Police Department,
might have to get his information here. Let me write that down.
Dr. Davis must have accidentally grabbed a flask of cyanide 631 instead of the Diet Coke sitting next to it. Although Diet Coke and cyanide have some similar properties, what similar properties? Are you done writing, by the way?
Wait. I wrote down. It's like, so wait, Dr. Davis must have accidentally grabbed a flask of cyanide 631 instead of the Diet Coke sitting next to it. Although Diet Coke and cyanide have similar properties.
Well, there's a comma, so there's going to be more here, but I
Okay.
want to make sure that you got both nav codes.
Yes, I did.
Okay. The main ingredient of cyanide is toxic. The main ingredient of cyanide is toxic.
Yeah.
A close friend, Aaron Sternhood? Sternwood? I think that's
yeah.
wood.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. So, Aaron Sternwood. Yep. Got it.
I can't believe it. He never drank poison before.
Shockingly, the poison was poisonous.
When
What's
I found
life
him, he was gasping for breath. He mumbled some chest term and then he was gone, said Sternwood. Funeral services are pending. I think we need to talk to Sternwood and see if we can get more about this chest term because it seems like it's probably going to be important.
Yeah, we already got a whole bunch of chest terms earlier. This is very poor lab safety. I'm annoyed at the science man for his failure to not drink the poison. Not drinking poison is like the third rule of lab safety. They were not qualified to be in that room, let alone consuming anything found inside of it. Yeah, I agree. An overdose of cyanide, not a regular dose. He was prescribed that. That's why it was next to a Diet Coke. Go down to your CVS pharmacy and ask for cyanide 631 today.
Okay.
It's right next to the Diet Coke. This is so weird. Oh, another incoming fax.
Yeah.
Oh, we got Sonny Fletcher's nav code. Let me write that in there. Sonny Fletcher, private investigator. His nav code is 5170. Got it. Some rundown apartment in LA, which means we're going to have to shoot our way in. Thanks, Lee.
Oh no, LA. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. We're going to have to shoot our way in. This guy's running in a rundown apartment. We already found out anything rundown is covered in terracotta, guys. David Pope is in Eureka at 6211. Let me write that down. David Pope's one of the three guys working on Overlord. David Poper? Maybe
you
that's...
had an R, and this one definitely does not have the R. Interesting.
Okay, I made sure to write that down. David Pope or David Poper, just in case. I think this other one was...
Maurice.
Maurice Grivel is in Palm Springs. 8231. 8231. Got it.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Here we go.
Oh, the MTC Corp. Is the Management Training Center and subsidiary of a larger corporation called Gideon Enterprises.
Hey, we've heard that
Here's
name in
the
their other
newspaper.
Tex Murphy games.
Have we?
Yeah, Gideon Enterprises. I think that's actually a plot point for quite a few of them.
Oh. Anyways, Gideon Enterprises, a local San Francisco corporation, NC 4650, has announced that they have received a $500 million government contract. Only $500 million? To develop 3 new surveillance satellites for the government. Gideon specializes in the development of high-tech computer and electronic surveillance equipment. The company was founded in 1997 by J. St. Gideon.
Yeah. I think that's a guy in Overseer, actually.
Mr. Gideon is now retired and has turned the reins over to Mr. Frank Schimming?
Yeah.
We'll go with Schimming, who is president and chairman of the board. Okay.
Okay, got it. That was super helpful. Well, we have a bunch of codes. We got a whole bunch of places we can locate. I wrote down everything in our notes. Yeah. Pretty good so far. We got our flying car that goes Mach 9. Hey, how's it going, Biddy? Hey, John, how's it going? We're playing Mean Streets. The Tex Murphy first game came out in 1989. So far, we've shot a bunch of guys in the street, which were very mean, thus the name. We made $1,000, and then we gave it to this lady who took it from us and gave us a nav code to some rundown apartment in L.A., which I'm sure is totally safe, and we won't have to shoot our way there. As a matter of fact, do you want to just go there really quick before we end the stream?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go there.
Sounds good.
Let's see here. That guy was Sonny Fletcher, 5170.
If the shooting, I'm gonna save the. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save now.
Yeah, save. I'll make sure he said number 4. Yeah, yeah, no worries. We actually just started this game today, so yeah, on YouTube we saved the thing. It's pretty cool so far. It starts out like we're not sure what we're doing, but now we're absolutely not sure what we're doing. So it's great.
Yeah, when we started the game, we weren't exactly sure what we were doing, and now we're exactly sure we don't know what we're doing.
300 mile. Look how fast we're going. We're 10,000 feet up from the air. Yeah, we're going like Mach 9. The top left up there is our miles, how far we are from LA. We can fly through the entire state of California and apparently Las Vegas and Reno. So
I'm assuming from the map, if you I'll pull it up here in a second. I'm assuming anything that's in green means that we can fly to it.
Yeah. So that makes sense. Squick says, so I asked the internal robot, and it says MTC Corp is building hover shoes for penguins. I'm pretty sure that's illegal, so you should investigate them directly. Yeah, I agree. Gideon Enterprises. Totally doesn't sound like a Bond movie villain. That sounds turbo illegal, Squick. Figuring out how to start the fires. Yeah, exactly. That's where we're going right now. It's actually high radiation day of 70, if you haven't been able to tell by the red sky. All right, we've landed in the mean streets of L.A. Yeah, we're set. This is supposed to be in the future of 2033, so in about 10 years from now, expect red skies consistently with.
Apparently, it's the radiation from World War III, if I remember correctly.
Right.
So we've got that to look forward, I guess.
But hey, that aside, we get cars that go Mach 9, so keep that in mind. Yeah, we got our car just flew from San Francisco to LA in like 3 minutes, 2 minutes, less than that. I just like the idea of just rolling the window down. Let's get some air. All my papers are flying around at Mach 9. Yeah, remember to use your radiation cream with a safety factor of 7. Oh, what's this?
I wonder. The address for Sonny Fletcher is a rundown hotel that has been converted to apartments. I step into the small, seedy lobby and find the stairs. The stairwell is dark with garbage and old newspapers strewn everywhere. I find apartment 307 and knock on the door. Fletcher answers with the disposition of
an untipped waiter.
I tell him I'm working on for Sylvia Linsky, and he tells me to come inside. The room is cramped and confining. Furniture is cheap, and the upholstery is threadbare. A portable black and white TV is on a small table, blaring the sound of lifestyles of the incredibly rich and lucky. Rich, lucky, and healthy and famous. Anyways,
Wow. Talk about, like, look at that.
He
This is a
looks like he's lost a fight with a lawnmower.
Yeah. He's like, oh, okay, what do you want? Price is Right's coming on. You need to hurry. This is Tex's hair if he decided to grow it out. Doesn't have the same face, but definitely the hair. Tex's hair would definitely grow out like, it looked like Albert Einstein. No way, I've got nothing to say. Well, he looks like he's the kind of guy who needs money, Nick. I always go with $100. Let's try $200. Close, but no cigar. We're gonna go $500. All right.
Linsky hired me to check out a corporation called MTC. Had been hired to do research into increasing a person's mental abilities.
What?
As the work progressed, however, he realized they had different intentions. When I started my investigation into MTC, I received threats on my life, and was even shot at a few times. I tried to warn the professor, but it was too late. I think they iced him, but I have no idea how they did it. If you want more information on MTC, check with Wanda Peck.
All right, I'm writing Wanda Peck down. Got it.
Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to bribe.
Just hit her.
I don't want question. So, who else do we need? Should we ask him about?
Let's ask him about Nexus. All right, he doesn't look like he's going to be giving us any more information without quite literally bribing him or threatening him.
Well, see, I think let me see real quick. Okay.
Maybe 300?
Nexus is the computer Linsky was given by MTC to work on Overlord. His terminal was part of a network. It required a passcard and a password. And he wanted me to get a hold of all the other scientists' passwords and passcards. He believed there were 8 scientists working on the Nexus computer system.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a ton of chess numbers. We need pass cards, but we don't have anything. So that gives us a lot of information, more than we had. So he was working on some sort of secret government project through Gideon to increase a person's mental abilities. We did found an alpha wave processor. We have no idea what it's used for, but if I'm gonna guess, it's probably for this. I think we're digging a hole pretty deep here, man. We were starting to investigate this insurance money from this lady. Now we're into some government projects. This is getting pretty deep, Nick.
He had so we have a bunch of chess terms, which we're assuming are the passwords. We also have that bit of tape that said blue and bishop. So I'm wondering if Linsky's passcard was blue and his password was bishop.
Okay, that's a good hunch. Let's see.
I know bishop is on the password.
Okay, that's a good that's really good. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna threaten you. Yeah, with what? With the size of this bribe I'm offering. Yeah, exactly. Look, find me a city parking attendant that's willing to tow a 20-ton nuclear-powered armored car. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you should.
Oh, no.
Yeah, John, I agree.
Plenty of people get prosecuted for violating the Espionage Act. It's just most of them don't have much money to begin with.
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
John, I agree. We should revisit Star Trek Bridge Crew. That was a lot of fun. I remember me and John just sitting there in the lobby. We're like, "Oh yeah, we'll play Original Enterprise," and people would join and be like, "Nope," and just leave. We're like, we're like cowards. Well, you don't like the little Jolly Rancher buttons? What's wrong with you? It was a lot of fun.
Okay. Who else do we need to ask about?
A lot of stuff. We have a lot of things to ask this guy. How about pass card? Let's offer him a small bribe. A tiny bribe. Now that's a joke, apparently. You have to do better than that, buckweed. Ooh, we're close. Maybe 300.
Professor Alinsky said the Nexus pass cards and passwords were vital to stopping the Overlord project. I was hired to help him find them. Alinsky's pass card is in a
Band-Aid can in his lab, which we already have. 4675. Hold on. Make sure I have that code because I don't recall. Yeah, that's at 4675. That's his lab.
Is that the warehouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can use that to access the computer at the lab. So we had everything we need. We just didn't know we had it.
I grabbed it. I just didn't open. I didn't.
Look, it was a box labeled edible Band-Aids. Were you really going to open it and hope to find a pass card inside? No, I was going to think there were going to be some edible adhesive Band-Aids in there, obviously.
Okay. That's good to know. Okay. What are some of the other scientists' names? Like, what are the other names?
Well, we couldn't figure anything about John Klaus. We got everyone else but him. Stick it, fish face. Yeah, you're going to offer him a bribe for that one? Try giving him 300.
Klaus is one of the scientists that may be working on the Overlord project. I wasn't able to locate him.
Okay.
Really?
That was a waste of money. Hey, I would say let's come back to this guy and visit some of the other places before we throw all of our money to this guy. Because I feel, yeah.
Sounds good. And let us save.
Yeah, I'll make sure we're going for number 5. Excellent.
I feel like I need like a big conspiracy board with the red string to keep track of everything here.
We don't know what Overlord's all about, though.
No, but just like, okay, figured out this person from this location. They seem to be connected to this. Like, I feel like that's what I need at the moment. But, anyways. So, we've saved the game.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, we could... this game is like one long rabbit hole.
Yes.
After one long rabbit hole. It just doesn't seem to end. So anyway, that is the end of Tex Murphy's Mean Streets for this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with us while we played this game. We'll be back with it next Friday to continue it. On Monday, we'll be continuing the Pandora Directive with Mecha, who is currently in the future Tex Murphy game, doing future Tex Murphy stuff. So we're establishing the past. She's in the future, so that's... We're gonna do that. I don't know why I hit my mic. Anyway, what did you think, Nick?
It's an interesting departure in gameplay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where things go from here.
I agree. I think that that should cover it for this evening. I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you around here on the next Courtesy Flush. So until then, you guys take care. Have a good one. And stay safe out there. Take care, everybody.